This is the Notorious News, and I'm jumping in to UM to see if anything has changed since yesterday, and also to get my bearings on where everything's at, because there's an update tomorrow, and tomorrow could be the day that things change again, and I want to be familiar. You know what I mean? My water just boiled though. I'm gonna make coffee.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, I got some coffee now. Got some coffee, some hot coffee. I like my coffee like I like my ladies. Instant. Alright, let's get a fun ship to fly around in. Check up on things. Mollis. I'll fight anyone in a Mollis. Anyone that I'm faster than. There's a squirrel on the window. My cat is not super thrilled about that. I'm going to check out the station harbor.
Drive active.
So this is our station harbor on Monday. Looks just like it did. I did a video about this one today, I believe. No, a couple days ago. And then check out the next one, Caldari Navy Anchorage Station. Haven't looked at this one in a couple days. And this Anchorage station represents like real and significant additions to the area. I mean, it's a station with a clone bay, and it just like that's a pretty hot commodity. Just a brand new station with a clone bay. Look at that guy. That's a cool looking station. I might, might have to move some stuff into there because it's so cool. Alright, so now we have documentation on what that looks like. Check out the Stronghold. Stronghold is ridiculous, if you ask me. Huge. Big old thing. That's the Stronghold. And the Stronghold, it still has this cloudy, foggy visage. And I think that means that it ain't finished yet. Like that's the way it worked with the Anchorage station. That foggy stuff went away when the Anchorage station was like completed, and they announced it in the CCP fiction or whatever. Saw that one. So we just need to see the fleet muster point.
Warp drive active.
Drinking some afternoon coffee. See how there's still a lot of foggy, cloudy stuff? I think that means that it's still under construction. I think tomorrow might be the day that these things with the cloudy stuff pop up and they're ready. And when we get far enough away, down there at the bottom of the screen, there's gonna be like this thing, and it's like a gate or a wormhole or something. Well, I might have to move the camera. There it is. You see all the way down here? That's like some kind of, there's something going on, something real suspicious about this down here. Let me show you. You can hear the power of it. See what I'm saying? That ain't good. Whatever's going on there, suspicious. Okay, now the last thing would be the defensive readout.
Drive active.
So let's see it. Get that one in the books. So I'm thinking big changes tomorrow. I'm hyped for some big changes tomorrow. That's possible. Probably still says the same old thing, right? No. Yes. Fortified command bases in the heart of the Caldari state, it says. Let's get a nice pretty picture. Let's give it a chase. Oh, chase myself. That's my bad. Let's give it a chase. One of these. Bam. Look how pretty. This thing's as tall as like 3 or 4 stations, I think. It's real big, and right by the entrance gate. Yes, sirree, Bob. So, here's what we'll do. Pull up the map. I already have it sorted by Constellation here. Time to do the
Warp drive
diligence.
active.
And for me personally, I think if I see a saber out here camping a gate, I just fight him because I'm in a mollusk, you know? And I'm sure you've heard mollusks are pretty much invincible. Yes, sir. It looks like Boba Fett flies it, right? This is some Boba Fett stuff. And so that on its own is a huge advantage, I believe. It's the bounty hunting ship, and bounty hunters would only fly really good ships. So there's a station harbor in this one, LTAC, I believe.
Active.
TTAC LIWS. And it looks like to me the station harbors are done because no cloudy, foggy stuff, right? Oh, my dog's having a dream. You hear that? He's probably really getting them too.
Warp drive
You know what I
active.
mean? He's probably catching a rabbit or a deer or something. Oh, he's really dreaming now. He's really going at it. I think he won that round. I'm not so sure. So, Anchorage Station, also no foggy stuff. I think this one's finished up. Muster Point, however, I assume is going to have the foggy stuff because the other one did. Excuse me. So it looks like in TTAC LIWS, Fleet Muster Point, Installation, and Anchorage Station. So the muster point, obviously, all the foggy stuff all the way down to that suspicious thing. Each of the fleet muster points has that suspicious wormhole or gate looking thing. Check out their installation. I believe yesterday's video. It's hard for me to keep the day straight sometime when there's a lot going on. But recently, maybe yesterday's video, was about the Caldari Navy installation. We're going to go check that one out now. So the installation, no foggy stuff, no foggy business. So I figure that's finished. That's what my less than professional opinion is. And I do mean less than professional. So there's your Caldari Navy installation. It's beautiful. It used to just be rubble. It's really come a long way. So installation muster point and station harbor and Anchorage station here. Okay. Next jump.
Warp drive active.
Make it look pretty, right? Oh, it's pretty. It's so pretty. system is V4 TAC L. We have an installation and a defense post. We've already seen those. Jump into the next one.
Warp drive active. Person in system, Sven Vilks. Now, the outpost is something that I believe there's only one of. We'll see. We'll see as we go. But I'm getting the impression like there's only one of these outposts in the whole dang constellation. So let's check it out. And if my memory is right, it's like a little mini fleet muster point. With all the gantries, scaffolding around. Go ahead and just orbit this real big. And chase it. Let's see if we can get a pretty picture of it. So this is the Caldari Navy outpost. And like I said, I think there's just one of these in the whole constellation. And it's kind of small-ish. And if it's going to be kind of smallish, you'd think there'd be a lot of them. I mean, I say small-ish, but it's still obviously very, very huge. It's only small compared to like the Fleet Muster Point, the Stronghold, stuff like that. It's still huge and big and show-offy. Really, still really cool. I'm not talking down on it. Outpost is all we were looking at. Jump in the next one. Warp drive active.
Kind of think. Servers come up. A couple of these things are going to finish up. I think both the Fleet Muster Point and I think the Stronghold are going to finish up. All the installations are the same, but I'm still going to jump over there just to see it.
for caution's sake. So this installation is like right on the sun. And I thought that this was going to be some kind of a Triglavian thing when it was just rubble. Because for a long time, this was just trash out here. And I thought for sure this was going to be one of those Triglavian things, sucking on the sun, all that. But no, it's just one of those installations. There's only two installations in the whole constellation. Now the next two systems should really have nothing. It seems like these next two systems are totally cut off from all foreign entrances, and they don't have any Caldari faction warfare type things. They seem to be little farming systems. Good amount of asteroid belts. Nobody can gank you because everybody's far away. I could see running some belts out here and making some money. It's these two systems, and neither one of them has a foreign entrance to the constellation. And this is the other one. No Caldari stuff. Basically unaffected by all the changes so far.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we've already seen this one. So I'm jumping right through to PFP.
Active.
Had to take care of something in the old galley, as it were. Alright, defense post, and that is all this one has. Just a defense post. No installation,
Warp drive active.
no new station, no station hangar, just that one thing. And this is PFP Tech GU. Just has the one defensive outpost. Alright, 0EK TAC has an outpost. There's two outposts in the everything. So we have an anchorage station and an outpost and a fleet muster point. So the fleet muster point is going to have the foggy stuff and maybe finish up tomorrow, right? I'm staying optimistic. Fleet muster point just like the others. That's the weird thing with the gate or wormhole or whatever. And the outpost, as we've seen, is just like a
Drive
little
active.
fleet muster point. So like, why did this system get those two? Oh, is this outpost going to be right by the sun? It is. Maybe these outposts are going to be the Purina symbol, the faction warfare, we own the system beacon thing. Maybe that's what's going in here. Or maybe it still could be Triglavian stuff, as far as I'm concerned. Fleet muster point, outpost, Anchorage station. We know the Anchorage stations are finished up. So that
Drive active.
jumps us back in to where we started. And that's the full tour of the new Constellation for Caldari. And I'm thinking tomorrow they could throw some update on us. And I'll be here when they do that. All right, you guys have a good day.